I don't think how we would gel well with the camera. But today, when Madam Jayanti sat here in front of the camera, I already got a newsroom kind of a feeling. I think that's the biggest plus that I saw in your speech today, that you were kind of made for this speech. So a big hats off to you right there. Did I get awareness about RTI? Yes. And I also learned a lot more than what I knew about RTI earlier. I'm going to dive right into what I loved about your speech and what was apt. This was an editorial speech that was more a direct video concept, so you were looking into the camera all the time. Hats off there. Number two, you used a script like how it was recommended. It said have a script, keep referring into it so that you make sure you don't go out of track. You had that. You summarized right at the start what this entire editorial was going to be about. For someone like me who would usually get carried away, or I can skip the video or move on to something else, that caught my attention. It said, okay, this is what the speech is going to be about, let me hear it. I thought that was wonderfully done again. Throughout, you kept eye contact with the camera, with all of us sitting here who can cause disturbance, who can be distracting. I thought it was brilliant that you were still able to maintain eye contact without getting disturbed by all of these people. Wonderfully done again. The video was being recorded. I'm sure you insisted that it is being recorded, and the issue was current and relevant. So on all of these 6 points, I'll give it to you straight on a platter that this speech was a winning speech. Now going a little more deeper into your project objectives, which is what I think we should do for a technical project like this. Your project needed to have a cause. I think you addressed the important issues, so I'm going to give you a tick on that. Your project needed a firm conviction. Now this is a little scanty for me. You did state your position on the issue, but it was not direct. It was kind of wavering. So I'd say partly. You had to present evidence on it. You did quote a few things like Jammu and Kashmir. Again, I was not very firm on this. The part that I thought your speech really lacked was the reasoning of it. For me, the speech is more data than your logic and your opinion. An editorial is mostly someone's opinion on things rather than quoting something else. Here, I was more keen to see what Madam Jayanti felt about this entire RTA rather than what RTA was itself. And lastly, it needed to have logical development. I thought it was fairly well organized, but did your thoughts flow smoothly? No. And I think again that is connected with the fact that it had more data. So here are my recommendations to you. Maybe less data next time when you present a speech like this, and more of your opinion is the first big thing I'd give you. Second, when you use stuff like awareness was not high, it could have been worded more effectively. It could have been like the awareness did not even, I did not even know such thing that RTA existed. I think that's the pathetic level in which the awareness of the campaign itself is in. Overall, I thought this was a brilliant speech, except for the fact that it was a little loaded with data. And I think things like characterizing it a little more would have been better. What I would have loved to see in your speech was Vanakkam, Malai Sedigal Vasipadu, Jayanti Sundararaman to start with. All the best.